Dog's not allowed in our bed.
To be fair, he slept at the bottom, curled up in a tiny little ball all night, so he's allowed to come up here for a cuddle in the morning.
Where are we?
Asking me on the dog.
I'm asking you.
We're in Glencoe in Bonnie, Scotland.
Scotland?
Yeah.
Jack's about to ruin this shot.
We had a long drive yesterday.
What you do?
In the pouring down rain.
Oh, Jack.
Alan, I think you could fit out that window.
Right, no. I'll be back in a minute.
It was a long drive yesterday and some bouncing down rain, but we've woke up to a beautiful morning today, haven't we?
We have.
We're having a really slow morning, just easing ourselves into life. The dog's been a bell end.
Jack.
It's fine, you can get back, let him out.
Let me move my leg out the way, eh?
He wants to sit where Alan sat. It's like 12:15.
We lost an hour last night.
We did, so it's only really 11:15.
The clocks went forward and I hardly got any sleep because we had a dog in our bed. This dog is not allowed in our bed, but he was in our bed all night. We're staying at the Glencoe Mountain Resort, which is essentially the Glencoe ski centre, just off the A82, and the views for me are amazing. You can see Buccleuch just over the way there, especially in weather conditions like today. It's £3 to park here for the day. £2 to park. But it's £5 to stay here overnight.
And it's just an honesty box, so you just put your money in the honesty box. But
yeah, so
please do if you stay.
Do put your money in the honesty box.
You've got toilets,
showers. The showers are amazing, and there's a great looking restaurant which we're going to frequent soon as well.
Yeah, with a bar.
The plan is to have some food and then get on our toes and try and tire our energetic dog out. We did plan to get high today, but it's first day here, we just can't be bothered. So we'll see what happens. Who else uses Lurpak? A lot of people talk about Lurpak because I think that was one of the most famous butters to go up in price. But it looks like cheese spread. There's no colour to it. We're Anchor butter fans, so tell me if I'm wrong, but Lurpak is not the choice of champions. It's Anchor.
Tell me if you think Alan's a loser for talking to us about butter.
Set myself aside, lead the way on this trial. If you don't know the way, we can stop and make a change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night will be okay, waking up to another.
So we have left our van and headed up the West Highland Way. You simply just leave the car park, cross the A82, and then it just carries on and on and on, and the scenery is stunning. It's also snowing.
It is snowing! Hi!
We haven't really talked to the camera much today because it's been so cold, and setting up the microphone and everything, it's just been an absolute nightmare. But sometimes you just have to get it out and remember that you were here when it was snowing, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at Buccleuch here. It's one of my favourite mountains. It's a proper pyramid-shaped mountain. If a kid draws a mountain in school, that's what he draws. He or she, or sorry, they.
Beautiful mountain.
Absolutely love this landscape. So we're just going to keep mooching. We don't know how far we're going to get. And then we're going to turn around, possibly go to the King's House Hotel, have a pint and a bowl of chips on the way back to the van. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow is meant to be wall-to-wall sunshine, so we're going to get higher tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's right, let's go and get some miles on this dog's legs because he's doing our heads in.
Yeah.
Tonight will be okay, waking up to another day.
We have woken up to well below minus figures and blue skies. Have a look at this landscape.
Morning from a chilly Glencoe.
Chilly, fucking freezing.
This is our second morning here now at the Glencoe ski centre.
And we've moved the van to a more premium location.
We have, it's a bit more level. Because the first night we were proper on the wonk, I was just rolling and swelling all night.
And we open our sliding door, which has got an uninterrupted view, other than the electronic pylons, of Buccleuch of Moor.
You've never heard Alan mention that one. Just to know. So yesterday we didn't do a lot of filming really, did we? But we went for a walk along the West Highland Way.
Yeah.
We did, what, 7 miles in the end?
So 7 miles, yeah.
Yeah. Stopped off on the way back at the King's House Hotel. Where they
serve red peroni.
Yeah, red peroni. So we had 2.
But I went and got us a round of red peronis. Sat outside in the sunshine looking at Buccleuch of Moor. It was absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Sarah said, how much are they? I was like, oh, I don't know, I just paid for it. She then went and got a second round, didn't you? How much is it?
£4.50 a bottle. You could near enough get a crate of 24 for the price we paid for 4 drinks.
We paid 18 quid for 4 bottles.
And you get 24 in Costco for about 22 quid.
That's more expensive than Iceland.
I know.
Woke up this morning and I was going to say Oscar then.
I've called Jack Oscar twice on this. Wednesday'll be a year since Oscar died.
Yeah.
I can't believe how quick that's gone.
It's crazy. Rest in peace, you big fat chocolate hunk. When you're in Scotland, you could have lawn for your breakfast.
Almost come out. Oh, trying to defrost the milk for Alan's coffee. That might just be enough. Where's that? Milk, anyone? He's got a talent for freezing shit. Is it Leven?
We are in Scotland, about 600 odd metres above sea level, at the end of March. Look at it.
And it's a beautiful day.
It must be lower single figures. And there's only just been wind now. We've just come up the Devil's Staircase, which is basically a windy, steep route up to the top here. We are blessed. Well, I am blessed because we've got a jam sandwich, jam butty.
I had a chorizo, chicken, cheese and red chilli pesto wrap. And it was right nice.
It's like one of those meals that you make with all the stuff left over in the fridge. So we just come for a quick mooch up here. We were going to come to the Devil's Staircase and then turn left, which is quite a well-known saying, turn left, because there's a summit up there, 700 odd metres. We've done it before, we just remembered we actually did it a few years ago. But today you're going to get amazing views, so we still might do it. But the wind's picked up and that wind's cold.
Yeah, it is.
So we might just go back down to the pub instead. But if this wind stays down, it'd be well worth me getting the drone up to have a look at this surroundings, because it is absolutely gorgeous. We decided to go up, look like an idiot because I've got a hat and sunglasses on, but both are really needed because that wind is absolutely biting. But we've decided to go a bit higher because we're dying to see the view down Glencoe Valley. We let Jack off the lead. This could be the last time you ever see him. We decided to come down, not just because we fancy sitting outside the pub, but because the path was too boggy.
Hey, listen up, I've tried to tell you this 100 times. Not getting better by lying there pretending to cry. You on repeat, you can see shit cause you have closed your eyes. You say you listen, but you're missing what it's all about.
Now we're going to our favourite pub, the Clachaig in Glencoe.
Eyes up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. I try to help you, but you keep reading between the lines. There's nothing there for you to complicate, we're not aligned. You say you listen, but guessing that's just another sign. Not growing up, you're growing old, your life keep passing.
Well, that didn't go according to plan. We planned to stay in this beautiful location we've done quite a number of times, right next to the A82. You've got views of the beautiful mountains in the background, and it's a 5-minute walk through some woodland, over a nice river to the Clachaig Inn. Clachaig Inn is a great pub, but they're only serving food to residents tonight, which is a bit shit. So we had a pint.
Which went right to my head.
Said it's smashed.
I feel it.
So now we're going to a nearby campsite to hopefully watch the sunset over the loch, cook some burgers outside and have a couple of our own beers. I think you'll agree this isn't a bad second choice. For anyone interested, yes, Jack's being a dick again. For anyone interested, we're at Invercoe Caravan Park. It's right on the loch in Ballachaloosh, Glencoe. Looking over this loch now with the sun setting. Oi, Jack! It feels like we're back at Manor Farm in Interlaken, because you've got mountains in the distance, the sun setting to the west, and this big old expanse of water. It's absolutely stunning.
Except we've got an annoying dog with us this time, whereas in Interlaken we could chill, have a beer. I wouldn't have a dog scurrying round.
So finally get to try another beer that Mark and Fiona gave me from Keswick Brewing Company. It's a K4 New World IPA. Again, very sexy can. Oh, it's a bit darker than the last one I had. What percentage is it? Oh, she's a 6%. Hazy unfined pale ale with lemon, lime zest and mandarin notes. According to the can, it's vegan as well. With proper van life. Oh yeah, that'll do nicely. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday was wall-to-wall sunshine from the minute we got up to the minute we went to bed. This morning, there's a lot of grey clouds, very low hanging. Can hardly see the tops of the mountains. I woke up about 5 in the morning this morning, heard the rain on the van, I thought, I ain't getting up. We didn't get up till 9:30. It's now 10 o'clock, so we need to be off here by 11. We've run out of gas, so we need to find a camping gas 907 stockist, but hopefully there's one down the road. If not, we're going to try Fort William. Failing that, we know Go Outdoors in Inverness have got one. It's only a 2-hour drive, but luckily we're planning on heading east today anyway. Hoping to go to Cairngorms. Our plans change last minute every day, so we might end up in Edinburgh or bloody Liverpool, who knows. Dog was happy in bed with us again this morning. Little shit.